I'm completely addicted. So addicted, I even want to do it in the shower. No, not what you're thinking. I'm talking about studying. And the weirdest part is, a year ago, I hated studying. Seriously, I'd spend an hour making the perfect study plan, then waste the next 3 hours scrolling TikTok. Every single day. Study plan, scroll. Motivation, scroll. I'll start tomorrow, scroll. It felt like my phone controlled my brain. Then one day, I was lying in bed, scrolling for absolutely no reason, when a strange question popped into my head. If my brain can get addicted to Netflix, to Instagram, to endless short videos, why can't it get addicted to studying? That question completely changed the way I looked at learning, so I became obsessed with finding the answer. I watched hours of videos, read books, read research papers, tried productivity systems, failed, tried again. And after weeks of experimenting, I realized something almost nobody talks about. You don't become addicted to studying because you force yourself to study. You become addicted because you train your brain to want studying. That's a huge difference. And everything changed after I discovered 3 simple rules. Not motivation, not discipline, 3 rules. Today, I'm going to show you exactly what they are, because these 3 rules completely changed my relationship with studying. And honestly, sometimes I catch myself thinking about studying even in the shower. Let's get started. Rule number 1, protect your dopamine. The first thing I changed wasn't my study schedule. It wasn't my desk. It wasn't my motivation. It was my mornings. I made one simple rule. For the first hour after waking up, no phone, no TikTok, no Instagram, no YouTube, nothing. Because I realized something. Every time I started my morning with easy dopamine, studying immediately felt boring. So instead, I protected my dopamine. I started every morning with silence. Sometimes I'd meditate for 5 minutes. Sometimes I'd just sit there and think. But I never gave my brain an easy reward before studying. And after a few days, focusing became surprisingly easy. Rule number 2, make studying unlock everything else. This one changed everything. I stopped rewarding myself before studying. Instead, studying became the key that unlocked everything else. Coffee? After studying. Breakfast? After studying. Watching YouTube? After studying. Even if I only studied for 20 minutes, I earned the reward. And something strange happened. My brain slowly stopped craving the reward. It started craving the habit that came before it. That's exactly how habits are built. Your brain doesn't chase the reward forever. Eventually, it starts craving the routine itself. That's when I realized I wasn't forcing myself anymore. Studying was becoming automatic, almost like brushing my teeth. Rule number 3, make starting so easy you can't say no. The third rule was the simplest, but it was also the most powerful. I stopped telling myself, I'm going to study for 3 hours, because every time I did, my brain wanted to escape. Instead, I made one tiny promise. Just open the book. That's it. Not 3 hours, not 1 hour, not even 30 minutes. Just open the book. And something strange happened. Once I started, stopping became harder than continuing. 5 minutes became 20, 20 became an hour. Not because I forced myself, but because starting was no longer scary. I realized something. Studying isn't hard. Starting is. And once you remove the resistance to starting, everything else becomes easier. So, can you really become addicted to studying? I don't think you become addicted to studying itself. I think you become addicted to progress, to seeing yourself improve, to finishing one more chapter, to becoming the person you promised yourself you'd become. That's the feeling I was actually chasing. And that's a much healthier addiction. So if you remember one thing from this video, remember this. Stop trying to force discipline. Instead, build an environment where studying becomes the easiest choice. Protect your dopamine. Earn your rewards. Make starting effortless. Do that long enough, and one day you'll realize something. You didn't become a more disciplined person. You became someone who genuinely enjoys learning. And honestly, that's a feeling worth chasing. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe for more. See you in the next video.